Hey everybody!
Who's ready to see some RV repairs?
We're gonna attempt it today. So, if you're new here or you've been hanging out with us, we actually just took a road trip to Florida for Christmas. We're staying in Tennessee. And the morning before we were getting ready to leave, we noticed our water wasn't coming on. The night before it was really cold, got into the 20s, so we thought maybe our pipes froze.
Waited all day to see if they would thaw. The water never worked. We did multiple things to try to figure out the solution, and with our girl brains, we realized it was what?
We found out our city water connection. So the water, our connection from the city water into our RV, there's a little valve in there that keeps the water from coming out if you're using your water pump, or also apparently allowing the water in from the city. And we took that, opened it up, and saw that the spring was popped. The little valve in there is broken. It's probably the original one from our 25-year-old RV. So we're gonna try to replace that today. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. I looked up some videos. It seems like something we could handle.
Yeah, I looked up the parts, got them off of Amazon while we were in Florida. They got delivered. So now that we're back, it's time to try and replace it.
Yes, because we need some running water in this RV. Luckily at our campground there is a washroom, so we've been able to shower and things, but I haven't cooked any food because we don't have any running water to wash dishes.
So
or flush the toilet. So we've been using buckets of water for that.
Yeah, so hopefully we don't have to call a man to come save us, but we might. But we're gonna attempt it ourselves and see if we can do it.
Stay tuned.
Time to do some surgery. This is the part.
It's our RV water inlet. And this little white piece inside here on a spring, that is what broke. The little ring around there popped off, the spring popped out.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that this is why we're not getting any water into the RV. If we replace this and the water still isn't working, then we might have a whole other problem.
Whole other issue.
But we definitely know this needs to be replaced because it's broken.
Yeah,
so
and this part was only like 20 bucks online.
Yeah.
So that's why we're starting here.
So here, this is what we're replacing in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's kind of with the sun, but this part that's supposed to be here, you can just see is kind of laying down in there.
It's broken in there, so I think we just gotta take these screws off, and it's all caulked on there, so we're gonna have to
scrape the caulk off.
Yeah, and recaulk it back on there when we're finished.
And then in theory, once we disconnect this, we'll be able to pull it out, unscrew it off of here, and then screw it onto here. Put the screws back in and caulk it, and we should be good to go. But in theory,
so, that's what our girl brains are telling us.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
So Erin's gonna take these screws out, and then we're gonna see what happens after that. So we got those screws out, and it's still pretty stuck on there. So we're gonna try and like pry it off now and get some of this caulking off and see if we can get it open.
Go from there. So Kim is taking a crack at it. We got the caulk off, and now she's just trying to separate it from the RV. Oh, lady, come on, baby. You can do it.
I don't know how much I should pull or not.
We need to further investigate. Hold on. So we pulled it out just a little bit from the hole that is here. So we're going to try to unscrew that from here. And then screw the new one onto there is the goal. So we're going to apply some of the sealing tape that actually came with this valve kit before we screw it in, just to help make sure we got like a nice water sealed connection.
Just gonna screw off here now.
Woohoo!
We did it. You probably can't see it, but there's this valve in here. See it, that white piece? That's, I think, what is broken.
We're hoping that this will fix it. Wow.
So before putting the new piece on, Erin's going to turn our water pump on. We have some water in our fresh tank. So this is blowing out in case there was any broken pieces still in the lines. It's all blown out now. Erin's screwing it in.
Screwed it in.
We're tag teaming this thing.
Yeah. We need 2 girl brains. Better than 1. Alright. As tight as I can get it.
So we got the screws back on there, but before we caulk it up and everything, we're going to hook up the water and make sure it works
properly.
Properly.
Before we commit.
Before we commit. So we got our hose hooked back up, and we're going to hook it up and see if it works.
Yeah.
Just for reference, if you're doing any of these kind of repairs, Lucy is a $19.99 Coachman Leprechaun Class C RV. So every RV water inlet is a little different.
It's a moment of truth, y'all. About to turn the water on and see if it's gonna come out of this faucet or not.
All right, let's
Fingers
do it. All right, come over here. Turn the water on. Ah. Is it coming out?
Fluttering a bit, I'm nervous.
Well, it's getting the air out. The water's coming out. Sorry, don't mind our dirty dishes. We need to wash them.
Because we haven't had running water. But we do now. Hopefully everything's good. Let's keep running for a little bit. I'm going to go open the toilet. I do have the sinks in the bathroom open already. Just so we don't cause any pressure problems. But how's it looking at the inlet? Is it leaking or anything? Does it look good?
I don't see any issues on my end.
Alrighty, we're gonna put some caulk on the back of this bad boy before we screw it back in. Now that we made sure the water works. Alright, we got it all caulked up. Well, Kim's gonna try to put it back on without getting caulk all over herself. You can do it. Then we're gonna have to try to line up the holes.
Alright, I got it all screwed in. Now we're just doing a little caulking all around the edge to seal it up nicely so no water gets in there.
That's the goal.
Just smoothing out those edges all the way around. Look at us, Aaron. We don't need no man. We did it. I'm so proud of us.
So bye.
Alright, so we just got the water turned back on. How's it going in there?
So far so good. It's coming out. I mean, we'll see if we have any other problems. I mean, because that night that it got into the 20s, I mean, we're hoping there wasn't any other inside, you know, internal issues with the water, but it's coming out of all the faucets, so far so good. A celebratory sugar-free Pepsi.
My plumbing father and brother and nephew would be so proud of us.
I'm proud of us.
I am so proud.
We were like, you know, when we were, what do you call it, troubleshooting or trying to figure out what our issue was from the beginning, you know, we tried all the things and finally got to that part. And then YouTube is so useful because you can look up pretty much how to do anything on YouTube. And it's made us feel more confident, you know, looking up other people doing this. That's what we just saw, a few videos of people doing that. I'm like, I think we could do it. And we did it. So.
And we did it. So if we would have called an RV repairman, how much do you think that would have cost?
I mean, usually just to come out to you is like around $100 just to come to your site. So, and then obviously
labor, parts, so it probably would have cost like at least $250.
I'd say at least that.
So
the part itself was what you said, $20
$20 for that part.
I mean, we'll see how it lasts. We'll see if everything is still good. Right. This might be, you know, it works right now. We'll take it.
We did it. Girlfriend.
Woo! Girl power.
Who runs the world?
Girls.
Who runs the world?
Girls.
How's the water working, ma'am?
So far, so good. The proof is in the pudding, baby. It's very nice. We haven't had running water since we got back from Florida. So today we finally had enough sun that we could do this project.
Yeah. So Aaron got a new appliance for Christmas. It was time for us to get a new skillet.
Yeah.
So Santa brought us this new skillet by Green Pan.
I'm so excited.
It says it's a healthy ceramic non-stick, toxin-free, extra tough, easy to clean.
Yes, yes, yes.
We'll be the judge of that.
We're going to find out. Maybe after I do the dishes, I'll cook something. I don't know. We'll see how I feel.
They're going to think that you do everything around here.
Well, then they know the truth.
No, you know this amazing video you're watching? I did this.
We have our jobs.
I do dishes too.
Yes, you do.
So this video is also going to be an unboxing video of our Christmas presents.
Yay.
This is what I got, a heated mattress pad, because we're in freezing cold Tennessee for winter.
Man, this winter in Tennessee has just been so much colder than we remember. Like, but we heard that it's been the coldest in like the last 5 years. So we're feeling it. So I'm sure you're gonna enjoy that heated.
So my room actually gets really cold in the back.
As we're speaking of cold and temperatures, we have to address the elephant in the room that I'm sure you're all wondering. What is happening?
Oh, Aaron's lips.
Yes. So right before we actually went to Florida for Christmas, this happened, and we were Ubering every night. It was really, the temperatures were really cold, so I thought maybe I'm just getting super chapped because My skin is not used to these cold, dry temperatures here. We went to Florida. I mean, I started applying ointment and Vaseline and doing all the things. We go to Florida, it clears up. I'm great.
Humid Florida.
Yeah, we've been back here for like a couple days, and this is what has happened again. And it's like, it feels like there's sunburn, but I'm sure that means like cold burn. I just don't know about that life. So yeah, that's what's happening. I'm putting the ointment on, I'm doing the things, but if you have any recommendations for a not cold person, familiar skin lady,
She's been using Vaseline.
please let me know, because it's really frustrating, and I feel like I got lip injections, and that's not the case.
Yeah, so my room gets really cold, so we also use like space heaters at night when necessary, but I'm like, how about a heated mattress pad, Santa Claus?
And you often have, you know, your back hurts from driving around all the time when we're Ubering, so I think that will probably feel really, really nice at the end
I
of the
can
night.
just like turn it on before I'm gonna go to bed, and then when I get into bed, it's nice and toasty.
That sounds awesome. I run hot, so I wouldn't be able to sleep with that. But
And the
I'm sure
heat
you'll
and
enjoy
heat
it.
rises, and Erin
Yes.
sleeps up here, so she usually never has a problem
Yeah,
with
because
being
anytime,
cold.
even we have a small space heater, and then we have like this one, which is like more of like a normal size, I guess you could say. But because the heat rises, like even with the small space heater on, I will get really warm up there, which is a blessing, but also a curse if you have hot flashes.
Has anyone tried these peeling candies before? I found this one at Five Below. They also have different fruits like peach, orange,
Grape.
mango. There's grape.
Yeah.
But you literally like peel the candy, and then there's like fruit inside. You see that? That's like that's like banana. So I eat the inside, and then it leaves like this gummy outside, and then you eat that.
That sounds horrible.
It's yummy. The inside legit like tastes like banana.
I believe it smells like it.
Yeah, it smells super banana-y. My fingers are sticky and smell like bananas, but they're all really good.
Alright, Kim's gonna go first and unbox her heated mattress pad.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a Badusi.
Badusi?
I don't know. Beds, sure. Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Does anyone out there have a heated mattress pad?
Let us know in the comments. Do you like your... Oh, I just some cord or something fell to the bottom.
Oh wow.
It looks like a giant heating pad. Wow, I literally am backing all the way up into the bathroom to get the whole thing. If you are new here, we live in an RV.
Look, you can see like, come close.
Oh, now come close? Okay.
You can see like the coils.
Oh,
in there.
yeah, it really is like a heating pad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I gotta figure out what to do with this. Maybe once for one side, once for the other. But I ain't sharing this bed with nobody. Not me. I put my mattress pad on my bed though.
Oh, yes.
And then I made my bed and I turned it on and it started getting warm. But now Erin wants to cook, so I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
So I can't give you a full review of the product.
Because being in the RV, especially our RV, we only have 30 amps. So we can only use so many heating devices at the same time. And I'm going to be cooking dinner in my brand new skillet, which I'm so excited for. I actually thought about cooking in my ghetto broken skillet one last time as an homage, and then I wouldn't have to do dishes. But I'm just too excited, so.
I know, you have a brand new one. Like, you really want to go cook in the old one?
Like, what's
The one you've been complaining about forever? I need a new one.
Okay, so like the legs broke off. I super glued it twice. Like I have, now the inside no longer is non-stick kind of anything. I always have to coat it with like a few layers of oil just to cook in it. So it's time, because I use my skillet so much. So I'm so excited for this beautiful bad boy. Oh, she's tight.
Do you need help?
I can do it. Slowly but surely. Okay, I got the lid. I got the body. Okay, give me a minute. We did it.
Yay.
We got the lid. We got the body. Let's open her up. Ooh. Oh, look at that glossy bottom.
That's pretty big, right?
Wow. That
Let me
looks
see the side. from the side.
Ooh, she looks smooth.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Bye.
Oh, so satisfying. Woo! I am so excited for this.
So it's 15 by 9. That's the big size.
Too big. Got a nice plug here. Yeah. And you don't have to build this one. Like, that's how you know it's fancy.
When you don't have to put it together?
Yeah, normally I have to screw some things together.
Screw the legs on.
And screw the handle on the lid or it's a project of some kind. This baby, she's just got to get a little wash down and she'll be ready to roll. I'm so excited.
Let's do it.
Here she is, all set up. Our green pan. I love the color too. Really pretty. So the plug is nice and easy. It just has a, sorry it's kind of dark, but it just has a medium, low, and high setting. And we're just going to plug her in. Get her preheating and I'll show you what our first meal. Oh, hold on, sorry. There's a little safety zip tie, so I got to remove that first. Oops. Alright, I pulled the plug out so you can see. It's just a on, low, medium, high, and off setting, which is, I love that. That's super easy. You know, if you want higher heat, turn it up. Lower heat, turn it down. There is an indicator light on here. When you turn it, you can see it illuminate. So you know it's on. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on medium right now. Just to see how hot it's going to get since it's my first time using it. Often too, when it's brand new, you're going to get that like new smell. So I just want to heat it up a little bit before I put any food in the pan. Here's what I'm going to be making our first
gourmet meal, baby.
Gourmet all the way. Our first meal in the new skillet. I'm actually going to be using some ground lean chicken breasts I got on sale at Publix. A couple eggs we're going to throw in there. And then we need some vegetable oil. And then I have a couple little accoutrements. We have some duck sauce and some chili onion crunch, which I've never tried, but I've seen it all over social media. And I found it on sale at Publix, so we're going to give that a try as well. I think it'll go good with our chicken helper. As you can see, the skillet is now upside down and not operational. And we have our exhaust fan on. Because after I turned it on to start heating, it started smoking really badly and smelling like burnt plastic. So we unplugged it. I was looking over the directions and it doesn't say anything about that it could possibly smoke when you first start it. I've never had that happen when I've used an electric skillet before. So I really don't know what's going on. So we're busting out Old Faithful because dinner has to be cooked. So she's definitely getting at least one more, probably more, because I don't know how I feel about her. I don't know. Maybe we'll call the company tomorrow to see what they have to say about that. But for now, we're our old Black & Decker. She'll get the job done. Just browning up this ground lean chicken breast. I like to get, you know, get a good browning. Gives a little more flavor. A little more texture, especially since I'm using ground chicken instead of chicken breast, which is usually what you would use for chicken fried rice, but this is easy and on sale, so that's what we're working with. As you can see, I got some brown bits in there, which is what I was going for. So now we're going to add in our bag of rice and freeze-dried veggies that come in the kit. I'm going to give those a little stir. I like to kind of toast up the rice maybe a little bit. Just get it all kind of coated with the chicken and the little moisture that is left from the chicken. So I toasted up my rice a bit. And now we're going to add in 2 1/4 cup of hot water. And I am just following the directions right on the box. So I'm not doing anything special at this point. Give that a stir, and then I'm going to add in the seasoning packet that comes with the box as well. Make sure we get all that goodness out. All that sodium and processed colors and whatever comes in hamburger. We're going to make sure we incorporate that in really, really well. And then I think we're going to bring it up to a boil and go from there. Okay, she is boiling. I'm going to go ahead and pop the lid on. And then we're going to turn her down just a bit because we just want to simmer now for about 20 minutes. And then we're going to stir halfway. So about like the 10-minute mark. So we did 10 minutes and I gave it a little stir. Now it's been 20 minutes total. I'm gonna give the rice a little try and see if it is moist enough. Moist. I just tried the rice and it is pretty delicious actually. I think it's the texture and the doneness that I would like. So we're gonna make like a little hole, and then I'm gonna add some oil in here, and then we're gonna fry up 2 eggs for our fried rice. So I turned up the heat a little bit, and we're just gonna add just a little bit of vegetable oil just for the eggs. Heat that up, and then we're gonna drop our eggs right on in there.
Can you do it with one hand?
Probably not. Alright, Kim wants me to try the one-handed egg crack because she did such an amazing job. I actually don't think I've ever even tried it my whole life, so let's do it.
I don't think I tried it before I did yours.
Oh, there was a shell. Another shell.
Oh.
I failed already.
I'll let you still keep your job, okay?
Okay. We got the eggs in there. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. A little Himalayan pink salt. A little bit of black and white peppercorns. Just a little bit.
Fantastic.
And now I'm going to start breaking up our yolks. Alright, getting the egg all tossed in here. And we're going to be ready to eat.
Ready to go?
Whoop, whoop. And here is our hamburger helper chicken fried rice.
Gourmet meal.
Now, Kimberly, would you like some Saucy Susan duck sauce? Or would you like some chili onion crunch? I know you don't want the hot sauce. So what do you want?
I don't know what that chili onion crunch is, but yeah, I'll take a little bit of duck sauce.
Okay, and I'll put some chili onion crunch on the side just so we can try it, because I don't know what it's about either. I just hear good things. So I'll put a little drizzle over here, and then you can see what it's all about. And then the duck sauce, you want me to do a little over here?
Sure.
I don't know why I feel the need to sing when like sauce is dropping or food is happening. I guess that's just how it feels inside my soul. Oh, yummy food. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be good because I've never made it before. So here you go.
Thanks.
I think I'm gonna add everything to mine. I don't know. Kim just tasted the crunch and said it was quite spicy, but I do like spice, so I'm just gonna kind of do a little everywhere. Maybe I'll leave out the hot sauce for now. It's not really hot though. The Cholula is like chili garlic. It's just more flavor, but I'll wait for that. Let's do definitely duck sauce because I love duck sauce in every form of like fried rice concoction or Asian fusion. I don't know what you want to call it, but love duck sauce. Our hamburger helper dinner
was delicious.
Was so good. I actually really liked the chili onion crunch. Definitely has a kick, but really flavorful. And duck sauce just gave that little sweet. It was good. One pot meal. I just wish I could have tried the new skillet.
Maybe we'll bring it outside tomorrow and plug it back in and see what happens outside.
Because now I'm like, was it really? I mean, it smelled like burning plastic. So.
And we actually saw smoke. Yeah. So we don't know.
But yeah, so we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Outside. No, and it was too cold tonight to go outside and try it. So we just used the other one, but tomorrow we'll put it outside and see what happens.
But Old Faithful got the job done.
Because I don't want to start a fire in the RV.
No, thank you. No, thank you. We just got our water turned on.
That's the last thing we need is a fire, so yeah.
But I'm so proud of us. We did our water.
I'm proud too.
It's been running all night. Did all the dishes. Got cleaned up in here, which is nice. I'm so proud of us. Hopefully the crock dried. It said to do it in over 40-degree weather, and it was 43 degrees. So we'll see. I mean, we can always touch it up if necessary. I'm very proud of us and thankful that we have running water again. Though it's just the little things in life.
We're going to say goodnight.
Yes.
Aaron came over here so I didn't have to get up. Yeah. So nice.
We are actually tired. We're still recovering from our trip. And then as soon as we got back, we did go out Ubering for New Year's and New Year's Eve. And then now we fixed our water, made dinner. So we are beat. But of course, we wanted to bring you guys with us. And we appreciate all of you. We hope you are having a wonderful start to your 2025. We're succeeding so far. So far, so good anyway. But we do appreciate all of you. And if you appreciate this video, please hit your like button. If you are new to our channel or you have not subscribed, please hit subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone we would love to reach as soon as possible. So if you could just hit that subscribe button right now, it is free. It just helps us let YouTube know that you enjoy watching the channel.
Alright, I gotta go turn my heated mattress pad on now.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, y'all.